Daily Show, 9:35 is the time on a Monday morning. Back with friend of the show, Curtis Stevens, who is a little exhausted. You had a busy weekend.
Hey, CJ, how you doing? Yeah,
I broke the fourth wall. I just decided it would help.
What's the fourth wall?
It's when, the audience doesn't know that they just think we're in the box, and then whenever they turn it on, we're just there. We don't tell them that we have personal lives or anything.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm sore. I'm tired. I barbecued a lot this weekend. I've got a smoker, and we smoked 8 pork butts, bone in, 20 racks of ribs, case of chicken, and we had a heck of a shindig.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
beat me, man. I had about 8 people attend in our very small home, to tell everyone that Jackie was pregnant, and I was like, this is exhausting. I slept in Sunday, and now I feel like I should have been up at 4 a.m. cleaning because it's not even close. I didn't even come close to what you.
And that's all the negative stuff I'm talking about, but really it was an honor to be a part of someone's retirement journey all the way to the front to where they're working and trying to figure out what's going on to, hey, we've got you set up all the way through all our 5 steps, from investments to tax minimization, income planning, making sure long-term care and any concerns are handled, and then the estate being transferred. We got all that set up, and then we said it's time to throw a party.
Yeah.
So we had a retirement party, and it was an honor to be able to coordinate with my clients and everybody
awesome,
and have
man.
them there. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Well, and it showcases too the true team approach. You guys, as a team, achieved the mission.
Yep.
Go ahead and celebrate it now.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's right.
So with that being said, at this time of the year, before we go into the event stuff, does it ever slow down? At any point during like the summer or anything like that?
Well, thanks for asking. There's life has rhythms and flows, and there's seasons for certain things, right? And so during the summertime, people are busy.
Yeah.
It's time to get out there and do stuff, go on trips, see things, enjoy family, enjoy what you've worked hard for. So it can be a difficult time of the year to connect with people, but then you've got tax season, right? And that's different for business owners, right? And then you've got annual reviews. And so there's times of the year that we like to block things off and focus on certain things to make sure that we're bringing the value that we can. If we're always doing, we stay busy doing events and trying to connect with people, but you have to take time to work on the business and not always be in it. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
And take care of your clients, right? Put them first, reset, make sure things haven't changed, annual reviews. Some people need to meet more than just 1 year.
Really?
So yeah, absolutely.
That's interesting. Well, it just shows truly how it has to be such a tailored approach truly for the individual. And it goes back into your, the five steps in that cycle that you have that I think is so important. We'll talk about that in a second, but July the 10th, you can get a taste of what Stevens Planning and company can do for you guys, because you're always bringing a team of really highly qualified people that really have done this for a long time and have just amassed an army, it looks like. So take me through this. July the 10th, estate planning and taxes at the Wedge at 12 noon, and lunch provided at no cost.
Yeah, it's complimentary, no obligation. Can't be all things to all people, right?
Yep.
I want to be the money guy. That's what I enjoy. That's what we like doing, serving people, making people money. But you're right. It's important to have a team of people that specialize in taxes, specialize in estate planning. Those all require different licenses.
Yeah.
So on July 10th, we're going to have Elizabeth Heller, also known as Liz. She's going to be there. She's been practicing over 30 years. For people that want to know really what estate planning is about, it's kind of a buzzword, but some people really don't understand how it applies to them.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't understand probate, how a will works, how beneficiaries pay out regardless of a will or a trust. All those things, if they're not coordinated properly, it's going to create an effect that people don't want. It can create a lot of issues in families. It can create a lot of financial issues as well. And so, unfortunately, a lot of people don't walk through that until they're in it. So we like to bring awareness and help people any way we can. Look, if anybody wants to improve tax efficiency, right, know how to transfer wealth very efficiently through estate planning and taxes, right, this could be for you. If you're interested on some of the biggest mistakes that people make, there's a lot of them going on, and a lot of them could be helped just by coming to a class. TOD, POD, a lot of people don't understand what that is. Bring your questions, get involved. This is an area where you've got two licensed professionals in different industries, different fields, and we can hold each other accountable. Everybody in the room, it's fun. Yeah, come check it out.
Well, and really just, I think it's so great that you partner up with, just like I said, the A-list really when it comes to this type of work. And you got Goldenberg, Heller, and Antognoli there. That's great. And, just from the takeaways that I've heard, it's just, it really is cool to have an event where it's not just tailored to one group of people or, here's, my target market. It's truly meant for everybody to come in and truly and take something away from it, or just kind of observe and gain the knowledge for a callback later, or not even to you, sometimes someone else. It's not like you're a high pressure, in that situation, type of person. It's really great just to help somebody help themselves.
Yeah. Some people come just to get confirmation that they're in the right spot. That's good. That's why we do these.
Yeah.
And other times people need a little more work,
Well, and how was your Community Friday?
It was good.
Awesome,
it was good. Man. Yeah, we always keep our doors open for anybody. Look, I do not run a nonprofit. Stevens Planning does make money, okay, but let's be honest. There's people out there that are carrying a burden. They seem hopeless. There's nowhere to turn, and so we have a place for that every Friday, last Friday every month. We had people sign up this month for it. Come in. I don't care if you're $1 million in debt or you have $1 million. We can talk about your situation. I don't have a magic wand, but we can help you find a starting place.
And see, that's where it's so important, because there's so many people I know that need to get to a starting point, but they're so overwhelmed with just maybe it's the anxious thoughts or where do I start or looking at the mountain. And hell, step one is you got to take at least a step before you can climb Everest, So it's really good, though. I think that just to, like what you just said, hit that starting point, because if you're somebody that's not ready to retire tomorrow in 10 years or 15, well, you still got to get prepared to do it at some point, and make sure, how do you get there? The worst part is not knowing.
Yeah. And just like you, Stud, being in good shape, you didn't get that way on accident,
I don't know, man.
Right?
A gust of wind puts me on 70.
You had to be a little intentional, right? You had to be a little intentional.
That's true.
And so our health's that way. Our finances are that way. And so if you just need help being intentional, kind of get pointed in the right direction, we're there for you to give you some guidance.
Absolutely, man. Hey, we'll take a quick break. It's 9:42. We're going to come back and talk with Curtis Stevens some more. July the 10th, we will see you there. Estate Planning and Taxes with Elizabeth Heller, Goldenberg Heller, and Antognoli, and Curtis Stevens with Stevens Planning at the Wedge. 12 noon lunch provided at no cost, and just more ways that Stevens Planning is helping you.
Looking for the perfect camper for your next getaway? Visit Coleman's Country Campers at 2 Fun Lane in Hartford, Illinois, where families have been finding travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and RVs since 1991. Call 618-254-1180 and let their friendly team help you find the right camper for your next adventure. From weekend camping trips to cross-country memories, your journey begins at Coleman's Country Campers, because at Coleman's, adventure starts on Fun Street.
This July, the fastest boats in the world take over the Mississippi. Catch the thrill of F1 powerboat racing, July 17th to 19th, Riverfront Park in Alton, Illinois. Speed, rivals, champions. This is more than a race. It's the Midwest National. Kicking off the Meet and Greet Street Party, July 17th, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Max and downtown Alton. Cold beer and live music. Alton Midwest Nationals F1 powerboat racing, July 17th to 19th. Don't miss the action.
If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
As the storm hits, your roof protects everything underneath it. Trust the storm damage and roof replacement experts, Archer Roofing and Restoration, providing free inspections, help with insurance claims, and offer financing options that make replacing your roof affordable. Proudly veteran-owned and community-focused. We're here when our neighbors need us most. Call 618-575-0016 or visit archerroof.com today.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
If you thought quality home building was a thing of the past, think again. Welcome to Ralph G. Pasley Custom Homes, an award-winning builder known for craftsmanship, attention to detail, and homes designed around the way you live. From thoughtful design to expert construction, every home we build reflects decades of experience and a commitment to doing things the right way. Ralph G. Pasley Custom Homes, award-winning homes built with pride. Visit Pasley.com to learn more and start building your dream home today.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today. Meet the Classic Edge HDX outdoor wood furnace. Best-in-class efficiency, durability, and smart technology. At Backyard Boilers, we're your trusted central boiler dealer, bringing you...
Welcome back. Stevens Planning. Curtis Stevens. Barbecue champion. Smokeout champion. Curtis Stevens.
I do enjoy cooking, CJ. That's something I enjoy doing. Seriously.
I love that, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
so I do too.
I enjoy cooking.
Well, I think it's fantastic, man. So not only you're helping people with planning for their retirement and all the financial well-being and longevity greatness, you can also help them celebrate it too, you know? It's cool.
Yeah.
So,
That's what it's all about, man.
Every week I like to talk about the 5 steps that you have, because just to familiarize our audience with it more, to get them to know you and how you can help them. So take us through the 5, how you address the 5 major risks when it comes to retirement.
Sure. Yeah. So at Stevens Planning, we work with our clients and we want to help them take control of their financials and their financial future, right? And we do that through a process and through education, because I'm not in charge of people's money. It's quite often, CJ, you'd be surprised. I sit down with people when they want to come in and talk to me, and I just tell them flat out, well, it looks great job. Looks like you've saved well, and you don't need a financial advisor to survive. You've been doing it for over 60 years. Great job.
Yeah.
But sometimes people don't want to leave money on the table unnecessarily, unknowingly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can just tighten things up and make a huge difference. So we walk through these 5 critical areas, and it's just designed to address everything that we can to make people as efficient as possible. If you lose half of everything you own right now, do you think income matters as much to people? It doesn't. It doesn't. So the first thing we want to do is protect what people have worked so hard for.
Yeah.
Right? We want to protect it. We want to grow it. Okay. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to do it in a tax efficient way. The more you keep, the more you grow. Uncle Sam is a patriot, but the IRS takes a lot of our money, and I believe it's the biggest liability we're ever going to have on our income or our money. So we need to address that. And if we don't, we're going to continuously react.
Yeah.
And if you react in a system that is stacked against you, you know you're going to lose.
Yep.
So we try to be proactive there. And then if we have investments, and and tax minimization and buckets of money that go up and down, that's not income.
Yeah.
And people work really hard to have sustainable and predictable income. So we address that. We make a plan there. Long-term care, that fits into life planning. And let's be honest, how many times have you heard of people going, oh man, we thought mom and dad had it together and they just didn't, and we're still dealing with something 2 years later.
Yeah.
I hear stories because I'm into the business I'm in. Oh, we had this lined up, but one of the siblings owed the IRS $130,000, so it didn't work out like we thought.
Yep.
Creditors step into that, right? All of that actually backs into estate planning, and most folks don't realize that. So you can have the best financial plan ever. If it doesn't end well or like you wanted, to me, it's not. It's a fail because that's not what my clients wanted.
Right.
So we host these events to make sure that people have it all lined up, and they get the last feeling they give their family is the one that they intended.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and see the thing, like it's really interesting because, you see so many, not you personally, there's all these stats out there, just, whether it's for mental health or, relationships and all of these things. And so much of the stress cultivates on money. And most people might assume it's for, my income personally or whatever the thought, but it's all of it. If you don't have anything protected and you don't know where the hell you're going, there isn't no step one because there's no end goal. So you can't really have steps if you don't really have a goal in place or you haven't thought about it. And then it gets dangerous because how many of us are just one bad thing from being in the hole for 3 months or for 5 months with a hot water heater, an air conditioner, a tire or a car, you name it. And I'm going from that side of it because I know so many people on the flip side, Curtis, that have done exactly what you're doing, that, protect their investments, that really make sure they're doing it in a tax efficient way, that, are really preparing for those end of life things that, I mean, it's not being morbid, it's just to be realistic that this is what's going to happen to us. And then the financial continuity side of things. And you see it, and it's not, you always go, man, they're so much happier. And it's not necessarily happier. It's just stress is gone because you broke the game. You're able to go and take that trip and not worry about, man, I hope we saved up enough money before we go, because you already did the work for 15 to 20 years or for 5 years, however long you did it. And you put yourself in a position to truly enjoy.
Yep.
I love that.
And sometimes it doesn't mean you have to make a big change. Maybe you're doing the right thing already. Well, we have a place for that.
That's right.
You know where to find me, buddy. If you ever need to talk, we're here for you. Okay.
I love that. So, going into this though, I wanted to I was thinking about this before. I'm going to tell you this. My dad and mom just retired yesterday.
Fantastic.
Officially, he just moved. My mom's been in Florida. Well, she's going to work a little bit longer, but my dad's done. He's officially able to say it's done. So we left in the car today. They had their condo for the last 8 years and now they're moving down full time.
Nice.
And it's just, you see those things. And for the longest time, as a kid, you don't realize, what that means for why it's important, that they're talking about retirement or they're talking about, getting their accounts right or, where they're going to put these things. And then you see it pay off and you're like, man, I'm kind of jealous. I want that. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing because it's something to truly achieve and strive for,
Yeah. And me on the outside looking in, you might not realize this because you're in it, but that sounds to me like your parents loving you, telling you how things are working, wanting you to have an idea so that if something were to happen, you can step in and know what's going on. And CJ, I'll let you know, buddy. I think that most advisors, and I think they generally just focus on making people money.
That's it. Yeah, I agree.
And that's, to me, there's so much more to taking care of families than just making them money.
Does that go?
And we do that. We do it well.
You do. Does that go into the being an independent financial advisor more so? Because
it does. I'm an independent. I do not answer to a corporation, a product, a service. I always get to put my clients first. I don't have a compliance department telling me that you shouldn't talk about that because you're not allowed to talk about that. We don't want the risk.
Yeah.
Right. I tell people I'm not licensed here, but if you really want to help families understand how a distribution impacts them, what a beneficiary means for the legacy of that client, how could you not address these? Yeah. And so that's what we do because we feel we have to do that to serve people at the best capacity, man. I like what I do, CJ.
Well,
and everybody likes to be different. Everybody claims to be different, but if you want to test it, come on down to Stevens Planning, come to the event, and come see it for yourself.
Well, I love it, man. And that's why I like talking with you, because I used to do the show. I mean, I told you this before, like, oh my goodness, you would have these segments and just you hit the timer and you're just like nodding your head, and trying not to fall asleep. But it's great to talk with you because there's true passion there. It's not the old school, kind of stereotype of, the monotone, well, here's just the way it goes, and we're going to put this into a Roth or whatever the hell we're doing today. But it's cool to hear that you're truly passionate, and not only just for the end goal for, the steps, but also just really passionate for that individual and what their needs are specifically, man. It's really cool stuff. July the 10th. Is a Wednesday?
July the 10th. Why you put me on a spot, man? I don't know because I don't know my calendar unless it's in front of me. I've got so many.
It's July 10th, and it's a Friday. I put myself on the spot.
Should be a Friday.
And this is gonna be July 10th is a Friday. Estate planning and taxes from two of the best. Elizabeth Heller, she's been on the show before. Goldenberg Heller Antognoli and Curtis Stevens. Stevens Planning, and this is gonna be good. 12 noon, lunch provided at no cost, and just tackling a ton of topics.
Got two things. They always bring really good gifts. People love them. So come check it out. You'll get some free lunch. And I can guarantee that you will leave with a nugget, something that you can use. Come on down, check it out.
I love this, man. You can find out more at StevensPlanning.com. That's StevensPlanning.com. Curtis Stevens, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks, everybody.
Taking a quick break. Top of the hour news next.